Hey, Ancient Ways Tribe, it's Master Brown here. Today's November 8th, 2021, and I just kind of want to go over what's going on this week because we got a lot. Oh my God, this weekend was absolutely amazing. Congratulations to Miss Taya Bremner for getting her second-degree black belt. An incredible test. She is like probably one of the most perfect technicians I've ever seen. Every detail of every technique. It's exactly the way it's supposed to be. I'm so impressed with her. And then for first degree black belt, I'm so excited to welcome Michael Newedowski, his son Steele, and my good friend Ellison Polanese to their first degree black belt too. Adding to that black belt team, I'll show you some pictures later, guys, and we'll get into Facebook here in a little bit. But I got a lot to do, so we're trying to get to everything really quickly today. So I got the lesson plan for the week all done, and we're changing up a little bit on how we do our lessons. You guys probably won't notice a difference, but to instructors, it's definitely going to take them a little adjustment to get things just right. But one of the things I wanted to talk about was the lesson for the week is on focus, and primarily on getting people to be present focused, be in the moment. And I used to think I knew what this meant. And as a young man, I really wanted to build a legacy, leave behind something for my kids, for my community, whatever. And I think that was ego driven, honestly. And then we always worried about what we had done in the past and how it might catch up with us and whatnot. And did I hurt that person's feelings, or should I have said that to that person or whatever? Guys, anything that's in the past that you've done, unless you own a time machine, you're not telling us about it. There's nothing you can do about it, right? And so go on and go forward. Now, as I grow older, 57, I'll be 58 in February, and my memory gets worse and worse. Just ask my wife, she'll tell you I can't remember anything. I realize that the things we did in the past matter even a whole lot less than we realize. Because a lot of the things that I have that are memories of things, they're not even right. I mean, she'll pull out pictures and go, no, Boone, we weren't even there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my memories are even a false narrative. And so if my memories can't be trusted, and I would be ego-driven to try to do something in the future to leave a legacy or something behind, then life really is all about being present, focused, and living in the moment, and making sure that you cherish and find joy in every moment. And so that's the lesson this week, and I hope it rings to others of you out there too. Okay, so lessons for this week for our students. Intermediates and advanced students, you get a whole new curriculum, new material for you guys to work on. Congratulations for you guys getting your next belt rank. And beginners, white, yellow, and orange belts, your day's coming. It'll be this Friday. You'll be testing for your next belt rank too. So be excited for that. All right, and so let's see. Something else that's kind of cool this week. Back in I interned as a school teacher at the old Bayshore Elementary School, which has been torn down and a new one built behind where it was. And I still have very, very fond memories of Bayshore and a very close connection to the staff at Bayshore. And so this week and next week, we're actually teaching some character development courses. This is a volunteer program that we do there at the school. And so if you go to Bayshore or are familiar with it, look for us. I'll be there. Mr. Brennan will be there. Mr. Chris will be there. We're looking really forward to it. Also, Coach Jay, their PE coach, has been there for 40 years. He's retiring this month. And so, and no, I can't pronounce his last name. That's why I call him Coach Jay. Also, going on this week on Saturday is a tournament. So I want to talk about tournament really quick. This is one of my many swords. And guys, if you know why I like swords so much, I would love for you to I have no idea. As a little boy, we didn't have a TV. I had never been to the movies. I asked my dad for a sword. He goes, I have no idea how you know what a sword was, but he made me little wooden ones, and I'd break them, and he'd replace them. And when I got old enough, I got into fencing, and there was no Asian martial arts where I grew up. And it wasn't until we moved to Florida that I got into the Asian styles. But prior to that, I was really, really into fencing, primarily a rapier, which is a broader weapon than the foil that you see in the Olympics. The foil's a safer weapon. That's not my style. And so I've loved swords forever, and I love the legacy of the sword. I love that there's magic swords in our history and named as weapons and famous swordsmen in nearly every culture on the planet. And it's been such an integral part of our military history. I love them. And so, guys, that's a big part of why we make our weapons tournament so sword-centric. And that's why every student at HOAs, whether they're in the Black Belt Club and Masters Club or not, they're going to get to toy around with them a little bit. Here's the way I look at it. Somewhere in your family history and mine, someone defended their life. And had they not survived that day, they wouldn't have children who had children who had children all the way down to us. And more than likely, they used a sword to defend themselves and their country. And so we owe it that legacy. We owe it that respect. And so that's another reason why I love the sword so much. But if you have another reason, let me know. All right, so next week, I don't want to just stop on this week. Next week, we have our Parents' Night Out on Friday, and it's a turkey shoot, laser tag. It's laser tag, is what it is. But the kids are going to have different targets they're going to shoot at, and those are called each other. And we're gonna name them turkeys, I guess. So we also have a Thanksgiving camp. If you need a camp for your kids for the week of Thanksgiving, or know someone who does, send them our way. We also have an abridged Thanksgiving schedule. It's on the front door. It's at the front desk, and I'll publish it on the internet so you guys can see it too. And what we do, because classes size diminishes quite a bit for that Thanksgiving week, and we're closed for a few days there, we just shrink those classes down on Monday and Tuesday. So everybody gets an opportunity to train, but it's going to be more compact. And that way my staff can take some time off too. All right, and then we have our Burn Off the Turkey class on the 27th, where you're going to come and you're going to burn off some turkey and some mashed potatoes and some dressing and some gravy and some rolls and some sweet potato and some pie. We're going to burn all that off. And so eat to your heart's content on Thanksgiving. Come in here on Saturday and we'll make it okay. All right. And then also, guys, we're getting geared up for our holiday sale. And I had somebody ask me the other day, they said, well, I want to go ahead and upgrade to Black Belt Club, but I just want to wait because I'm going to get a better price at the holiday sale. And so here's what I told them, and they took advantage of it. I said, look, you want to go ahead and start doing the Black Belt Club material now. Let's go ahead and upgrade to the Black Belt Club. And whatever price is at the holiday sale, if it's less than what you're paying me now, I'm going to give you back the difference. And if it's more, then we're not going to say a word. And so if you're interested in going ahead and upgrading or renewing your membership, don't wait for the holiday sale. Come see us. Let's go ahead and get that done. And likewise, guys, if it is less, then I'm going to refund the difference. If it's more, then we won't tell anybody, okay? You'll save money either way. But I definitely want that offer out there for our current students. New students coming in, a little bit different. But we definitely want to make sure that we respect those that are currently here and supporting Ancient Ways and being a big part of our school. Okay, guys, that's all I really had, other than to say this week in class there's going to be some Sensei Says, and there's going to be some really cool a lot more of our ground fighting material is going to be offered in classes too. So I hope you guys have a great week. If I don't see you, please let me see you, get to class, and we'll talk to you later. Be good.